Call Halayim La Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Bahashem Rakakadash. I want to give a double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied and rule well for the hopeful 144 and the 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of Great Millstone. Shalom to you Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother Kanan from the Indianapolis camp. And this one will be called When the Nukes Come Marching In. I don't want to be in the number. All right? When these boys roll out, and as you see they are right now, they're rolling out. They're being put in position to be they're being aimed at over here at spiritual Babylon, okay? I don't want to be in the number. All right? We got our Fair Use Copyright Act here stating that I am not using this video for promotions or sales. This is only for educational purpose.
Leader Kim Jong-un arrived in Russia on Tuesday ahead of an expected meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin. It's Kim's first trip abroad since North Korea gradually reopened its borders this summer after the COVID-19 pandemic. US officials said the talks could advance ammunition sales between the two countries, as Moscow looks to replenish a weapons stockpile depleted by the war in Ukraine.
This meeting is a win-win situation for Russia and North Korea.
Here's what Kim and Putin stand to gain from these talks. Kim crossed into Russia on Tuesday after a 2-day journey aboard his personal bulletproof train.
It is very rare for the North Korean leader to travel abroad. He does not take many flights, usually takes trains when he is traveling.
As the pandemic ended and Kim began restoring connections with the outside world, he also made a series of prominent visits inside North Korea to military facilities, urging the population to prepare for war. Experts say he's using these appearances to mask the country's struggling economy and severe food shortages, after the country was sealed off for 4 years.
Russia is one of the countries that could provide North Korea with aid, especially as it is under Western sanctions.
In August, after the leaders of the US, South Korea and Japan agreed to hold joint military drills, Kim Jong-un called the three leaders gang bosses.
We meet in this historic place to make a historic moment.
Kim meeting with Putin is significant because it shows that North Korea has powerful allies, especially during a time when the US is strengthening military cooperation with Japan and South Korea, deploying strategic assets on the Korean peninsula.
US! Korea! We are together!
Having allies like Russia is going to help Kim explain to his people that we have countries on our side that will help us.
High-level visits between Russia and North Korea restarted in July. US officials said Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu's visit was aimed at convincing Pyongyang to sell ammunition to Moscow. Russia is facing weapon shortages in Ukraine and wants to replenish its stockpile. Much of North Korea's weapons are based on Soviet-era technology, which means they can easily be incorporated into Russia's existing systems. But experts say what Pyongyang could provide Moscow is limited.
Most of North Korea's stockpiles are very old. Modern weaponry that North Korea has manufactured in recent years that are more advanced, they can't be mass-produced yet.
Any arms deal between Pyongyang and Moscow would violate United Nations Security Council resolutions. The meeting between Kim and Putin shows Russia and North Korea have continued to grow closer over the years, as both.
So what we're dealing with is wars and rumors of more wars. Let's get to these scriptures. This is the book of Joel 3:1. For behold, in these days and in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, okay? the 12 tribes all together, and where are we present? In Babylon. Okay. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, which we know as Armageddon, the final battle. Okay, the end all. All right, all the nations coming together for war. World War III, World War III, and will plead, not talk, destroy. Okay, with them, therefore, my people and for my heritage, Yasharala, the 12 tribes, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, whom they have scattered amongst nations. All the nations have taken part in our captivity and pardoned my land. Who? The little hatters. And funny, at the end of that video, I meant to bring it out. They had a flag there that said 1945, and that's Korea, or 1948. So it's just kind of funny because that stuck out to my mind. That's the little hats going over into our land and proclaiming it to be theirs off of paperwork granted to them by Satan, not by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay, and they have casted lots for my people. Casted lots, sold his people, bond sold. Okay, and have given a boy for an harlot and sold a girl for wine. Once again, sold our people into captivity that they might drink. Yea, ye. And what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine? Will you render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your head? So an eye for an eye. Okay? What you do is, once again, Haman set up those gallows to hang the Israelites, but he got hung in them. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold and have carried into your temples my goodly possessions, pleasant things, Salakia, my goodly pleasant things. And they have done that. You got these European countries saying, we would give back the gold, but we don't know who it belongs to because we stole it from everywhere. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold into the Grecians, that ye may remove them far from their borders. Once again, we're scattered to all the corners of the earth. Behold, everywhere but our land, okay? Behold, I will raise them out of the place where ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. Once again, the big payback, and it's due. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabaeans, to a people far off. For Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has spoken it. Proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty man. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come down. Let them come down where? To the east. Okay? Beat your plowshares into swords. So all your farming equipment, all the materials that you have around about, turn them into weapons. And your prune hooks into spears. Let the weak say, who is South Korea? The weak. They don't possess a major military force, but being aided by the bear, Russia, okay? And like-minded foes of the United States. Your enemies are my enemies, okay? I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen and gather yourselves together around about. There cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Let the heathen be weakened, and they are, and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. Once again, what we know as Armageddon, the final battle, the final showdown, okay, the final countdown. For there will I set a judge. There will I set to judge all the heathen round about. That means all you 17 nations, including you fucking 2/3 Jakes that are part of this Egypt. Woe to them that go down to Egypt, part of Egypt's battle, part of Egypt's army. And we are, you know that. Jacob's in everybody's military because, once again, we scattered out throughout the four corners of the earth. We don't own a military, but we love to participate. This is the book of Ezekiel 38:4. And say, thus saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Allah, power. Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. And that's going into Russia, okay? Russia is in our alphabet, and the Ra is the head, okay? It's the chief head, all right? So it's being spoken right here. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thee jaws. And remember, the Soviet Union had kind of went docile, and they wasn't that roaring, they wasn't that big adversary to the United States for over a decade or so. But now Putin has roused up that spirit in them to come back to that we want control of the world spirit. And I will bring thee forth and all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with buckles and shields, all them handling swords. Okay? It's time to go to war, baby. That's war talk. This is the book of Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as a oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. That means nobody's escaping this wrath. The only people that are prepared to come away from these nukes in good health are the election, the 144 and the 1/3. Okay, the heathens that hide in the clefts of the rocks and go deep into those doomsday prepper you know what I'm trying to say, shelters, they coming out to slavery. Okay, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua of hosts of armies, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. Nothing. Once again, brick on brick on brick, stone on stone, it's going to all be gone. Okay? Your family, your cars, your home, everything. Okay? But you people don't understand that. And you keep living for the desires of this. Okay? This is Luke 12:49. I come to send fire on the earth. And what will I if it be already kindled? Do we not see these fires taking place? Maui, Canada, you name it, the whole earth's on fire. California, keep fires going. The whole earth is burning right now, here and there. Okay? The Lord is not playing. He's setting examples. Are we paying attention? Okay? This is the book of 2 Peter. Chapter 3:12. Looking for and hasten unto the coming of the day of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, wherein the heavens burning on fire, shall be devoured, okay? And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. What are elements? Everything that you touch, see, including you. We are all part of the elements. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for a new heaven and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness, led by who? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, then King David, for eternity, led by righteousness. So our mind's not set on what we can accomplish here, other than waking up and doing the will of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Okay? In season, out of season, in comfort, out of comfort. All right, I'm dealing with issues right now. I cannot let that stop me from doing this work of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Okay? Let nothing come between you and the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, which is to do what? Profess the downfall of spiritual Babylon and tell the Jacob, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics to repent. Okay? This is Isaiah 34, starting at 4. And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. What causes that? That plume, that big burst from them explosions, okay? You've all seen it. That mushroom cloud. And all their hosts shall fall down. Okay, all them satellites y'all got up in the sky, they all come into the ground. And as the leaves falleth from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, and that's them chariots coming with Yahweh Shai. It shall come down upon Idumea, Edom, the red man, not white, and upon the people of my curse to judgment. Okay, who's the people of his curse? You 2/3. Okay, the sword of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness. Woo, that's a lot of death. And with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has sacrificed in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. Once again, that's referring to you, to Edom, which is right now. What is the capital? Spiritual Babylon here in the so-called great USA. All right. Once again, look what y'all got coming. Look what you got coming. Still don't believe? All right. The Lord said he put his spirits in those missiles, man. He's not playing with y'all. This is the book of Luke 17 and 28. Likewise, also, as it was in the days of Lot, where is that? Sodom and Gomorrah, a capital of the ABC, made an example for you and me today. They did eat, they drink, and they brought, they sowed, they planted, they built. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Okay? Lot and his 2 daughters was the only one saved from around about that area. Okay? Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed, when Yahweh Shai come. And that day he which shall be upon the housetop and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. And he that is in the field, let him likewise not turn back. You better not think about those possessions. Remember Lot's wife. What happened? She loved being part of Sodom and Gomorrah. At least she missed it enough where she turned back on it to look at it, to gaze upon it, and she was made an example. To this day, she's a pillar of salt. Okay? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is not playing. This is Revelations 18 and 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come up out of her, my people, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. What's the plagues? Those IBMs. High concentrated laser missiles coming from them chariots, and all sorts of beasts of ravishing, okay? All type of earthquakes, hurricanes, all mannerisms of disaster. This UN coming in on you like the flood. Esau's last death parade coming at you. For her sins have reached unto the heavens, and Yahweh Bashim Yahushua have remembered her iniquity, sin on top of sin. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup which she has filled to her double the cup you got to pay. You gonna take that sip and I'm gonna push it in your face. Most definitely. Okay? So the Lord is telling you, he's bringing judgment to Babylon. But we as a people, we want to ignore it. We want to still be comfortable in this wicked ass place. You are on the Titanic sinking and you just thinking about where you going to sleep. While water's flooding up every room, you just want to go lay your head, go to sleep, and wake up to the vacation tomorrow. But there is no vacation. This is Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire. Eimenheimer, okay? The motherfucking Teeman, them Germans came up with this wicked invention of the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the left hand, the whooping stick of you Jakes, okay? And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. What's that work? Death. And I have created the waster to destroy. What I say, what's that work? Death. Okay? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is not playing. Don't sleep on him. All right? Here we go. Hey, oh, hold on. What's that? What was they creating?
But experts say what Pyongyang could provide Moscow is limited.
Most of North Korea's stockpiles are very old. Modern weaponry that North Korea has manufactured in recent years that are more advanced, they can't be mass produced yet.
Any arms deal between Pyongyang and Moscow would violate United Nations Security Council resolutions. The latest meeting between Kim and Putin shows Russia and North Korea have continued to grow closer over the years.
As you see, it's on. Let the weak say I'm strong, right? There we go. This is 2nd Esdras 16, starting at 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss, not one. When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world, okay? Arrows going to the ends of the world. That's not hard for me to understand. Nukes, baby. Behold, the plagues are sent. What did Revelation say? That you not partake in these plagues, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. Hey, the fire is kindled, and shall not be put out till it consume the foundations of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backwards, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return. Hey, I pray that this has been edifying, okay? This is Esdras. Woe is me. Woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? Okay, the days that he know that he had that are to come. All right, the days that are to come, because he, once again, Esdras understood reincarnation. He knew he was seeing a future prophecy that he would one day have to walk through this fire. Okay, not that nuke fire, but through the woes of this world, being tried as fire through Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. He said, woe is me, who will deliver me in these days? Okay, so it's either gonna be tight. It's either gonna be frightening to the election. That's what I'm trying to say. This is John, chapter 9, verse 4. I must work. Okay, and this video was a triple threat. This video is to send a warning to you, Achium. Do not remove your hand from the plow. Okay. Because then you're going to receive double lashes. This is also a warning to the 2/3. Repent. Turn back to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And this is a foretelling to 17 nations, starting with Edom. Your days is done. You're doomed. Okay? Death. DTA. Okay? So I just want to throw this out here as a reminder to my Achium. John 9 and 4. I must work the work of him that sent me. Who is that? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. What's the work? Hey, hit these highways, byways, get on this internet and preach the downfall of Babylon. Teach the downfall of the wicked of all the nations. Psalms 83 that came against Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's children. Teach to the 2/3 Jakes, repent or die or suffer. Okay. Teach to the hopeful elect in the 1/3, keep on that straight path. Don't turn back. Remember Lot's wife. Okay. The night cometh when no man can work. Remember the phantom of the words coming. For he said, I send out fishers, and then I will turn those fishers into hunters. And then I will send the hunters, okay? Enough talking. Now it's time for action. So let me read that one more time. I must work the works of him that sent me, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, while it is day, okay? The night cometh when no man can work, all right? Okay? So I pray that this was edifying. Once again, when them nukes come marching in, I don't want to be in the number. Shalom.